We're now moving into the highlight of the evenings, which is our prepared speeches. So tonight we have two speeches. We first have Fernando. I always want to like sing Fernando. I was going to be of service to your name, Fernando. He is doing this pathways. The pathway he's doing is called effective coaching. There's 9 different pathways, so the pathway that he is busy with at the moment is called effective coaching. He's at project level 3, and the title of the speech is "You Don't Always." What now?
I must read the speech purpose.
I'm going to introduce you now. Can I be protected, please, President?
She does have the right to first introduce me, then introduce you later.
Okay.
The title speech is "You Don't Always Have to Be Inspiring." The evaluator for the speech will be Baptist Thorn, so I'm going to ask Baptist to give a quick synopsis of what he'll be looking out for while Nicole is delivering his speech. Baptist?
Editing Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. So Fernando, as our Toastmaster has said, is speaking from effective coaching, project level 3, or level 3 project, what? I'm not sure. And what he needs to, the thing he should concentrate on is to inspire his audience. That is what this project is about. His purpose then is for him to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. So see whether you are inspired when he speaks. And the purpose of his speech is for the member, is to inspire the audience. I actually say it twice. That concludes what I have to say. Toastmaster, if you know.
Thank you, Baptist. I think you have a tough job ahead of you evaluating. So at this junction, I please call Fernando. Fernando.
This is actually the second time that I'll be delivering this speech, because the first time I did it was on Thursday and I messed up because I went over my time. To just put you in the picture, I also, in that same year that I won the impromptu speech, I was also a participant in the national prepared speeches, and I came 15th out of 16 people. But because I have no concept of how to speak without notes, and every time I do, I always go off on a tangent like I'm doing now. Ladies and gentlemen, something that I've noticed that is happening in Toastmasters is something that I really, really don't like. It really came to the fore at our annual general meeting a couple of months ago, where this is where we elect the new district leaders. And I saw far too many eye doctors. So many eye doctors, it could have been an ophthalmology seminar. Okay? What is an eye doctor? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm. Not a single we in the entire speech. And I've noticed that it's trickling down into the Toastmasters. I had to be contest chair and chief judge at a number of contests earlier this year. And I could nail down when someone was going to regurgitate a Simon Sinek or a Mel Robbins or a Peter Sage talk where they've just tweaked a few things here and there. The moment they stood up, my eyes rolled so many times, I think I went blind for a little while. Because it was always the same rubbish. Find your essence. What's your passion? Monetize it. The same thing over and over and over with the whole hustle culture, the side hustle culture. It is toxic, it is killing. How's about this little culture? How about stopping belittling the person who shows up every day? Spoke to a person who's currently counselling, she's a biokineticist, who's currently helping out a truck driver who had a very bad accident. He's in pain pretty much 24/7, but he still drives every single day. Long haul. And she asked him, you've got an RAF payout, why do you keep going? And he said, it gives me so much pride to be able to go home at the end of every month to my family and be able to provide for them. Why do we have to belittle someone like that? It's not fair. It's not right. It's something that we really need to bring back to Toastmasters. That's little basics, little things that we think don't mean much, mean a lot. I'm not going to belittle anyone here, but does anyone know what the dress code of Toastmasters is? And yes, there is a dress code. There is actually a dress code for Toastmasters. No. Business casual, smart casual. What does that mean? For gentlemen, collared shirt, longs, closed shoes. For ladies, it's actually far more relaxed. Basically, ladies, as long as you don't show up in PJs or leggings, you're okay. Okay. But why did Toastmasters do this? It's a professional organization. It's here to teach you to communicate. It's here to teach you to lead. Part of standing up here, number one, it takes a tremendous amount of courage, but you have to be presentable. You have to show respect to the people around you. Not only of your time, their time. Be mindful of why you're here, but be mindful of why everyone else around you is here. I promised that I would bring back debating. I've realized it's too big a task for me to bring that back into Toastmasters. But I will try with just our community. Spoken with Forum, spoken with Vital, spoken with TAG, my club, and a few clubs in Johannesburg, and we're going to commit to try and bring a few back. Why? Why do you think it's so important for me? Because young people need to learn to be able to handle conflict and still respect the person after you're done. Bring back the little things. Be mindful of other people. Be respectful of other people. You don't have to have that one single passion that you're going to monetize that's going to make you a billionaire. Sometimes just having that family, that wife, those kids, that's enough. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.